All right. Hey guys. Hey Facebook fam. I know we're also live on YouTube as well. We are looking at record breaking heat late this weekend into next week. So we have a bit of a weather pattern change. The heat dome is expected to build over Texas come tomorrow. And as that area of high pressure builds over Texas, rain chances diminish and our temperatures rise near record. Now, right now, we're not looking at record temperatures, not even this afternoon. In fact, a lot of us still very warm under a cloudy sky. You know, I'm looking at out my window to my left and I'm seeing just an overcast sky, and it looks like, you know, the pesky clouds will stick around this afternoon, just a few breaks in the clouds, but it looks like the thicker cloud cover will stick over the hill country. Now, if you have any questions about the forecast, feel free to comment below, but I'll be going through this and showing you the area of high pressure, the heat dome that's expected to build, and also our record high temperatures. Really beginning Sunday into early week, but we'll be pretty close to record come Friday and a Saturday. Also, let me know if the audio is okay on this Facebook Live. We also have to make sure that the audio is good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up Facebook Live here. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, feel free to comment below and I'll do my best to answer it there. Let's see. Barbara saying next week. Yeah, definitely. We've got a good morning here. Emily Lauren saying feeling hot, hot, hot. Yes, definitely. Diana saying, hey there. Barbara, record breaking. Yeah, that's right. We have Pat saying good morning. We have a good morning, Megan. Good morning to you. Guys, I can't believe it's already Wednesday. Time is just flying by. Any rain this week? We actually have rain chances diminishing. I know we've had some slim rain chances, and Yolanda saying audio is great. Good to know. It looks like rain chances do diminish. I know we had a slim rain chance, you know, today, and it's really over the hill country, but it looks like a lot of us will stay dry this afternoon. John saying about rained out in East Texas. Yeah, definitely. You know, Andrew Wilson and I, we've been looking at the rain out in East Texas and Central Texas. Looks like they've been getting a lot of rain up there. And we have Steven Sanchez says, sounds great. How is Texas temps doing? So we'll get right into that. You know, we're looking at pretty toasty conditions right now. It's going to be another hot and humid day. A lot of us will feel like 104 degrees and plus. You know, keep in mind, yes, we still have cloud cover out there, but it's pretty thin cloud cover in most spots. So we're still looking at a very high UV index. And our classroom topic for next Monday, if you happen to tune in for our classroom topics, remember they're live on both YouTube and Facebook at 1 p.m. Weekly. We'll be diving into UV index and what UV index is and why we talk about it so much, especially during the summer months, because yeah, you definitely want to know about the UV index when it comes to, you know, applying sunscreen to your skin. But I won't get into too much about it. I don't want to give it away. Just, you know, remember to wear sunscreen, especially this weekend into next week. Want to take a look at the allergy report right now. Mold is pretty light at 380, so that's some good news if mold tends to bother you, especially during the day. I know mold typically gets me, so it is light. Looking at temperatures this afternoon, yes, our high will be below 100 in the city in San Antonio and for most communities across our viewing area, but we're still looking at triple-digit feel-like temperatures thanks to the humidity. I think it's going to be breezy at times today thanks to a southeast wind. And remember, the Gulf of Mexico is our humidity source, so that southeast wind is really just going to bring in the humidity this afternoon and also through the evening hours. Barbara says you're cute, trying to downplay no rain, but listen, I know what is coming next week. It is going to be god-awful. Yeah, you know, rain chances, we're not looking at much in the way of rain chances, and I'll actually show you the 8 to 14-day rainfall outlook, and that goes beyond our 7-day forecast. So, Barbara will actually go into that too. Let's look at a few. And then we have Steven saying hi from San Antonio. Yeah, Steven, is going to be hot in Bexar County today. Like I said, the clouds are expected to stick around. So it'll be partly to mostly cloudy during the day. You know, it is, of course, going to be hot over Val Verde and Maverick counties. Del Rio and Eagle Pass expecting triple-digit high temperatures today. They'll actually be near record this afternoon. But man, remember, I am just the messenger here. Typically, when we see the brighter purples on the maps, that's showing, the really hot and humid air in place. Floresville expected to feel like 107 today, along with Pleasanton. Carrizo Springs feeling like 107 degrees. And I honestly would not be surprised if we had a heat index as high as 110 this afternoon. So that is something to keep in mind. It's really the humid air that's going to be in place and keep us with these, triple digit feel like temperatures. Now it is expected to stay partly to mostly cloudy this evening. We'll have overnight lows pretty warm in the mid and upper 70s. Of course, a little bit cooler over the hill country like Kerrville falling to 75 tonight, 77 there in San Antonio, upper 70s. For Pleasanton, Floresville, Karn City, low 80s in George West and Beeville. So this is what a lot of us will be waking up to Thursday morning. Now, the big story, and I've laid it out here, will be the near record temperatures likely. Now, Friday, only a degree shy from record, and these are forecast high temperatures. These aren't feel like temperatures. So we have a pretty good record heat, this heat wave that's expected to move in this weekend into early week. So 102, that's our record high for Friday. And that record was set back in 1917. So we're talking old records, and we're expected to shatter them come Sunday. So we have a high temperature of 104 on Saturday. We'll be tying our record high temp that day. And then you could see a record at 103 set back in 1998 on Sunday. And then a bit of a warming trend there. I think some of us will have high temps near 110 degrees. Again, it's that summer-like weather pattern, the heat dome that's really expected to build in starting tomorrow and just kind of park itself over Texas come this weekend and through the next 7 days. So as the heat dome builds over Texas, rain chances will diminish on the 7-day. I know some of you are asking about rain chances. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not looking at much rain in the 7-day, really the next 7 to 10 days. And then, of course, record high temps likely in our viewing area. So, typically we talk about this weather pattern late July and early August. So it is a bit early this year. But of course, we have this heat dome, less Saharan dust. So we'll have to watch the weather pattern. We're not at least looking at any hazy skies in Texas. And at least the dust isn't going to, bother us through the upcoming days. So lightened up on the Saharan dust, but we are trading the Saharan dust with the heat dome that's expected to park itself over Texas. So as meteorologists, we like to look at this heat dome, and it looks like it is expected to break down come late week next week. But it looks like temperatures will stay near record come, Sunday, Monday, and a Tuesday of next week, and also through Wednesday. So looking at the 7-day forecast, you can see a lot of us will stay dry. We'll see lots of sunshine in place. A heat index of 104 today, so be careful. Keep in mind the UV index will be on the extreme side by Thursday when the clouds will clear out. And we like to talk about the UV index because that just means it doesn't take a lot of time for the sun to do damage to the skin. So of course, no one wants wrinkles, right? So it's so important to, have the sunscreen handy if you're going to go to the pool in your backyard come this weekend. I know it's going to be great for pool days, especially with temperatures, well into the triple digits at this point. Let's see. I'm looking at some of your comments here. We love the messenger as long as it's positive. Yeah, seriously. Hey, if I could control the weather, I would just have it 70 degrees and, some overcast and rainy days, of course. Let's see. Steven, I would say the best time to go out and walk would probably be around sunrise and sunset. Keep the outdoor pets in mind. That is so important. Make sure they have enough shade and water and something, kind of a shelter they could stay cool in. But, our dog is always inside, so he's good to go. But, yeah, also put your hand on the concrete to feel how hot it is. If it's too hot for your hand, it's likely too hot for dogs' paws. I know some also like to walk their cats, too, so that it goes hand in hand with cats and dogs too. So just make sure to feel the concrete. Avoid asphalt. Asphalt is by far the worst. when it comes to walking your pet. I'm trying to think of a few tips here. Of course, never leave kids and pets unattended in cars. It is going to be a pretty big heat wave that we're expecting this week and into next week. So, you know, I know sometimes you can buy those rear view reminders too. So you can always look that up as well. Let's see. I'm looking at a few comments too. Yeah, so we're not looking at much rain. Let's look at the outlook. This is beyond the 7-day forecast. You know, we like to show this. Where I showed you the heat dome a little while ago, you could see that bullseye right over the Texas Panhandle into some of the plains there. So that's showing above average temperatures, likely the 8 to 14 day outlook. So that's going to be beyond the 7-day forecast. So that's really beginning Wednesday of next week. So we're still looking at above normal temperatures. It is so important to drink plenty of water if you plan on doing any yard work or working outside, and also keep the sunscreen with you. As far as the rainfall outlook, we are going to be, you know, below average for, you know, up into the plains, and below average, I think, for Texas. So we are looking at not much rainfall over the next 8 to 14 days. And of course, that's going to be beyond the 7-day forecast. Of course, don't forget about Cloudy with a Chance of Learning. This is awesome. We love doing it. Yesterday, meteorologist Andrew Wilson and we talked about how dew forms. If you happen to miss that, I know we had a few technical problems with YouTube. So unfortunately, we didn't get it on YouTube yesterday, but it lives on our Facebook page. So if you have a question on how dew forms, you can always find that video. Of course, we talked about chemistry of fireworks going and talking about the July 4th weekend. So we talked about, you know, the chemistry of fireworks. That was on Facebook and YouTube. So I know YouTube is a little easier when finding these live interactive classroom videos. So if you happen to miss Monday, if you happen to miss Tuesday, you can definitely find them mostly on our Facebook page for yesterday's video, but both Facebook and YouTube on Monday. So Wednesday, today, we'll be talking about dew point versus humidity. Weather Chief Bill Taylor, he'll be diving into that, and that should be a pretty interesting topic. Thursday, rip currents, such an important topic, especially if you plan on visiting any beaches anytime soon. And then Friday, another field trip at the San Antonio Zoo. So that should be another fun time Friday. A lot of questions there. If you have any, you can definitely ask them in all these Cloudy with a Chance of Learning videos. We're still live starting at 1 p.m. Facebook and YouTube, so we'll be live at 1 p.m. today with Weather Chief Bill Taylor. Let's see, I'm looking at a few of your comments here. Yeah, so not seeing anything really new weather related. Yeah, guys, just be careful out there. I'll go back to what we're looking at as far as the record-breaking heat. Again, it looks like it's going to begin this weekend, Saturday. High temp of 104, 105 on Sunday, 105 on Monday, and we'll still stay well above 100 come next Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's so important to be careful. You know, a lot of these record temperatures, they were set back long ago. So this is pretty early for this time of year to see this heat dome park itself over Texas. So be careful. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Enjoy yourself and also stay safe this weekend. We'll talk to you later.